exist and how you are helping entrepreneurs bridge that gap.
Great, thank you. Those were great facts. In fact, when we look at signing these agreements, that's because Canada only represents 2% of the world economy. That's why trade is really important for us as a nation in order to develop and create opportunities for the folks that live in this country. Every entrepreneur in businesses, when they go into business, the main driver is return on investment. And that return on investment usually comes with the level of risk that they will take. And when we look at companies doing business in North America, Europe, and some other OECD members, the return on that investment is very thin because obviously the risk in these countries are also very low. The next market is obviously the market where there's the perceived amount of risk, but that also comes with higher return on that potential investment. If a company is able to find ways to either outsource that risk to take advantage of that opportunity, that will create opportunity both for the company exporting and both for the country importing, because it does provide an opportunity to import tools and strategy to change the lives of the people there. That's where we come in. We're international risk experts, so we've been managing these type of risks for about 75 years, whether it be a risk of not getting paid, whether it be a risk of your investment, potentially being seized by a local government, or simply a risk of a potential coup, making your assets and investment in those countries exposed. Those are the risks that working with Export Development Canada, we're able to take on for a Canadian company, but more importantly also for the importer, the companies from abroad that are looking to leverage all of the knowledge and the sector expertise that Canadian company has to offer.
So would you say you work mainly with business people within Canada, or also people on the other side of the equation, be it in Africa or elsewhere?
We work with both sides of the equation. So we have the ability to actually provide some financing to foreign companies in order for them to buy from Canada. So if you're a foreign company and you do have access to, and you do have available financial information that is externally confirmed and verified, you can actually borrow from EDC in order to make your purchase in Canada. Alternatively as well, we can work with your Canadian supplier to provide them some sort of flexibility around the resources so they can give you financing that may be cheaper than what you may access in your local market if you can get access to it.
What would be the main challenges that you see among clients who come to EDC?
Number one is making sure that they do get paid, especially when you're venturing. When you do business locally, if somebody doesn't pay you, you can drive there, and it's probably a $200 to $100 investment and your time. But if you have somebody overseas that doesn't pay you and you've significantly made an investment, and typically most entrepreneurs would borrow money in order to invest into inventory, put it on a ship and ship it abroad. Although it's been transformed, it's still their money, it's still the resources. So making sure that they get paid is the number one concern, which is a service that we can ensure that if they don't get paid, we will pay them.
I'll have other questions.